Here with us, TV personality and host of The Becker Show, Baker Machado, and NewsNation's Becker. Great to see both of you. Baker, let's start with this big real estate change. It's been 3 years in the making, but it's been 6% for the last few years. Now that might change. How so?
So traditionally, when you would sell a house, you would basically give the commission to your agent. That would typically be about 5 or 6%. So let's just say, in theory, you sold a house that was $1 million. Your agent typically got a commission of about $60,000.
Okay.
Well, that's now all about to change. Now, because of a series of lawsuits with the National Association of Realtors, one of the largest labor organizations when it comes to real estate agents, you now have to go into, whenever you sell your home, a written agreement before they even look into your house about what they're going to sell it for. You have to write in a contract what their commission percentage is essentially going to be. This also is impacting the buyers as well. So traditionally, the amount of money that a buyer's agent got into a house was always baked into the actual price of the home. Now the buyer has to know upfront how much their agent is going to be getting. Agents I've been speaking to say this is all about transparency, but as you mentioned, this has been years in the making, and this is going to be a lot of change for a lot of people and a lot of agents out there.
So, Caitlin, who benefits here? The realtor, the buyer, the seller? Who wins?
It's really about the buyer and the seller here. So what the issue was with this class action lawsuit, which settled for something like nearly $420 million. So a lot of money there. As Baker said, it is about transparency. You, as the buyer and the seller, you want to know more information up front is good, exactly how much you're going to be paying in commission. And the issue before was there was really no price competition because the commission was posted and the realtors could kind of push a buyer towards a property with higher commission because, of course, they would want to make more. But if you're putting this out ahead of time, you know exactly what it's going to be before you get out of the gates. So that was kind of inflating prices up and up because then you'd have homes being like, well, we're not going to sell if we can't compete with the higher commission. So prices go up and up and up. So now with this transparency, it might actually drive some prices down. So particularly transparency for buyers and sellers, great. But for buyers, we might actually, like peasants like me, be able to buy something if the prices go down and be able to afford
one thing
it.
Just to know from the agents I've spoken to, they actually think this is going to be really bad for younger, newer agents that are getting into the industry, because now all of a sudden, if you have this existing relationship in a contract, people are going to tend to go with people that have existing relationships in the industry. So if you're a new person that doesn't have relationships with people and you're new at all of this, you potentially could get really dinged here.
Good point. Let's turn to that massive hack of personal information, including social security numbers that may have been stolen. What do we know, Baker?
So this is affecting about 2.9 billion people, ranging from the United States, the UK, and Canada. A hacker group believed to have gotten this information back in April. And apparently, according to some people that are posting on X, they're trying to sell this right now on the dark web for about $3.5 million. You think for 2.9 billion people, you'd want a little bit more money on this. But this is dating back to the last 3 decades of your address, your personal information from your home phone, your social security number, and all of this. This is from a company in Florida, from the National Public Data Company. This is the company that got hacked. They're now officially confirming that they were indeed hacked. Previously, they hadn't basically confirmed this. They're now saying they're cooperating with law enforcement officials, and they are saying, please monitor all of your credit scores and all of your credit filing agencies, just in case there's any sort of things that are happening that are outside of the norm of things that traditionally happen here.
And Caitlin, like Baker just mentioned, billions of people. If my data was breached, what do I do?
Well, you have to find out if your data was breached. That's the first thing. There's actually a website called Pen Tester that you can go to find out if you were exposed as part of this breach. And if you were, the first thing you're going to want to do is reach out to those credit monitoring agencies, Equifax, Experience, TransUnion. You can set up credit monitoring there so they can keep an eye on it, but you can also freeze your credit report. And that's what you'll want to do, because then if someone, Joe Schmo's out here trying to use your identity to be Hena Doba to open up credit cards, you know your data was breached, so you can freeze it, so that would help with that identity theft. That's key. And then moving forward, I mean, social security numbers, my husband brought this up yesterday. You find out you're in a breach, it says, you change your passwords, 2-factor authentication. We cannot change our social security numbers. We can't call and say it was breached, give me a new one. So it's really important to try to protect yourself moving forward by monitoring your credit, having 2-factor authentication, and just keeping an eye on things. Set up alerts with your bank. The more you know and the more information you have, the easier it is to stop something before someone's racking up thousands of dollars in charges.
And the likelihood, the fact that this is 2.9 billion people, this is basically all of us. So the likelihood is this is all of us at this table, everybody that's watching this show right now. So everything that Caitlin said, take into account and look at all of your files and basically look at all your credit scores.
I'm running out of time, guys. I want to talk to you about this next topic. Baker, you probably heard about this guy. He's a Chinese businessman. He introduced the idea of unhappy leave. He says everyone has times when they're not happy. So if you're not happy, don't come to work. So with that said, he announced workers could ask for 10 additional days off when they are unhappy. Baker, I've worked with you.
Yeah.
You've seen me unhappy. I don't know if I'll take a day off, though.
10 unhappy days. Very demure, isn't it? Very, very nice.
Very demure.
Yeah, this is because there's now statistics in China proving that over 65% of people that are workers in China are unhappy at work and are very depressed, mainly because of low wages, because of inflation and all this other stuff. But this is a good deal. 10 days that you would get. And by the way, the best part here, your boss cannot deny this. If you ask your boss for the days off because you don't feel like it, they have to give it to you. Also, at this company, you only have to work 7 hours a day, 5 days a week. You get 30 to 40 days of annual leave per year, and you get 5 days off for Lunar New Year. Send me to China.
Send me to China. Quick reaction, Caitlin.
I would never take the days because you make me too happy, Hena. At least on the week. During the week, however, peace out. I'm out of here for those 10 days, but
that's when I take
never you and me.
Too. Oh, Caitlin, you always know the right thing to say. Baker Machado, Caitlin Becker, my friends. Thank you so much, guys.